I stopped in my tracks when I saw her. She was standing off to the side of the dance floor, hands fidgeting with the edges of her pink sash, one that spelled out "Birthday Girl" in gold letters. She was stunning. Light hair, dark eyes, curvy body. The real thing that grabbed my attention, though, was the way she pouted, her bottom lip out as she looked around at the sea of people. It made me want to take it between my teeth. I was about to make my way over to her when she turned and headed for the bar. Even better, I could buy her a drink first. After trying to get the attention of one of the bartenders, she pouted again, and it made me smile. I combed a hand through my hair, straightened my tie, and made my way over to the bar, standing close enough for her to feel my presence, but not so close that I would make her feel uncomfortable. I heard a gasp, small and high in her throat. In my peripheral vision, I watched her eyes scan me from head to toe, and instantly I could tell she liked the way I looked too. I tried to hold back my smirk, not wanting to give everything away at once. I made eye contact with Will and sent him a quick wave. He smiled in recognition and automatically started making my usual drink. When I looked back at the birthday girl, she was frowning, and it looked like she was getting ready to walk away. I didn't want that at all. Letting my gaze rake over her body, I finally looked into her eyes and said, "Happy birthday." As she blushed, she tucked a piece of hair behind her ear before her hands went down to fiddle with her sash again. Her dainty fingers traced along the edges, and I couldn't help but picture pinning her wrists above her head as I slid into her dripping core. "Thank you," she said. "Can I buy you a drink?" I asked. Her eyes seemed to light up at that, even as the blush stayed high on her cheeks. She nodded and giggled lightly, bringing a hand up to cover her mouth. Just then, Will appeared, setting my old-fashioned on a bar napkin in front of me. He smirked and shook his head, very familiar with the scene in front of him. He saw it every day in his club, and I was sure that he could tell the birthday girl was just my type. "Anything else I can get you?" Will asked, looking between the two of us. I gestured to her with a smile. She pulled her hand down from her mouth, looking at Will only briefly before her eyes slid over to mine. "Gin and tonic, please." I nodded at her and then at Will, who got to work making her drink. When I looked back, I said, "What's your name, birthday girl?" She tilted her head to the side and fluttered her eyelashes. "Guess," she said. I raised my eyebrows. It was going to be like that. Well, I was more than happy to play, but in my way.